Do I have everybody's attention now? Burn it down!
This is the In My House Pro Wrestling Podcast.
Finally, The Rock has come back home.
Scotty Villa brings you your new favorite pro wrestling podcast.
There is nothing you could do that is more dangerous than wrestling CM Punk.
He's got the latest in covering all of the major promotions in professional wrestling.
Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass.
Breaking news and hot topics, he's covering everything from Monday night till Sunday night's main event.
I'm the hottest thing in professional wrestling. I'm Dr. Britt Baker.
And we never forget to go old school.
I was rowdy before rowdy was cool.
From the golden era
The irresistible force meeting the immovable object.
to the attitude era.
And if you're not done with that, then he's got 2 words for you.
To the revolution.
It's about the 14 years it took me to go from undesirable to undeniable.
And everything in between. This is your pro wrestling podcast. This is In My House.
Give me a hell yeah.
Oh, welcome everyone to the Mouse Pro Wrestling Podcast. The gang is all here. Scotty Villa is here. That's me. UK Tom is here. Monday Night Mike Bellis. Talk a little pro wrestling here on the Pro Wrestling Podcast. How's everyone feeling today? Everyone good? Everyone's excited? Everyone's happy?
Sure. Scott.
Hey.
You know, I was listening to the introduction there.
Oh, thank you.
You know, as always. It's just a lot of energy behind it.
I
really
hope
love
so.
it.
It was only 30 seconds ago. So.
But you got to UK Tom's name.
Yep, I did.
Now, I'm thinking this may have to get reworked.
It might.
Because our very own UK Tom is a Canadian citizen. Passed his test like a big boy. Very proud of him. Welcome to the team. Now, I was thinking long and hard. If we call him Canadian Tom or Canuck Tom. Tom, what's your thoughts here?
Well, I have another
Now
idea.
that you've left the UK behind,
You're out.
it's trash. It's garbage.
Yeah.
I mean, you had to write that test. That's what we do here. So, what's your thoughts on the name change?
I don't know.
What about
Sure.
I got a couple names. What about Commonwealth Tom?
Commonwealth.
That sounds like that would be my government name.
Yeah. I mean,
It feels
it's
like I'm in trouble.
Yeah, very regal. Very regal. Commonwealth. Yeah. Okay. You know what?
We'll workshop it.
Yeah.
We're going to workshop it. I'm sure there'll be a tweet about it.
I
Scott,
had a second
I'm
one.
sure. You got a second
yeah.
one.
No, I did.
let's go.
I completely forgot it because Commonwealth went over really well, and I didn't think it would. I already forgot that.
Oh, you actually went
Yeah.
with your second option first, and it won us over. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
All right, well, let listeners out there let us know. Do you like UK Tom? Do you like Canadian Tom? Commonwealth Tom? Let us know. Hit us up on the socials at In My House Pod or comment on the pod below as you're listening right now.
I mean, we will also be keeping Toyota Tom. It's forever.
Oh
Yeah,
It's forever.
that comes out every now and again.
It's great when it does.
It Toyota Tom came out at my car earlier. My car upset me.
Man.
Is it a Toyota?
It's not.
Okay, good.
Okay, so your car got you upset today. Scotty forgot how to shave, so that he's got beef with his razor. And for myself, guys, sad day in the Monday Night Mike household. Coffee maker, it's done.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah.
In peace.
We could have postponed this. Like, we don't have to do this.
It was a terrible morning. You know, I'm sure you guys want to get to all the pro wrestling talk, but this is pretty interesting to me.
That's fine. We're friends.
Go to
here.
make my coffee. Morning routine's pretty simple. Wake up, walk to the coffee maker, flip the switch on, get it going, go have my shower. And by the time my shower's done, ready for a nice cup of coffee.
Can I ask a quick question?
You go right ahead.
Just a real quick question. What do you wash first in the shower? Are you a body guy, hair guy, face?
I think
Anywhere else?
like most, it's just the initial, like I'm just standing under the water for 5 minutes before I'm about to do anything.
Yeah, but then you got to make a choice. What am I washing first? I do the same thing.
You know what? I'm a top to bottom guy.
Okay.
I'm a top to bottom guy.
Start with hair and go all the way down?
Yeah.
Nice.
I start with my titties.
Nice.
Nice.
Tom just gets right after it.
Yeah,
I'm a beard guy. I go to my beard first.
Beards last for me.
Really?
Yeah. And that is because I have beard soap, so I have to switch.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
You're on the ritzy side of things.
That's fair.
Okay.
Can I ask you a beard question?
Sure.
Do you blow dry your beard afterwards?
I do not. There is no female in this house.
Oh.
We don't have a blow dryer.
Listen, I'm going to tell you guys right now. I'm very upset that we're not getting onto my coffee story here.
I'm sorry, but
we're completely fucking.
Is
You
that
can
what
tell already.
started
I'm a little hot, a little heated without my coffee.
All right, just have a sip of coffee and go on. Calm down.
Well, thanks, Scott. So, after I'm done watching top to bottom, for all those who are curious, I come out. It's like a quarter pot brewed, and the thing's off. Like it's done its cycle. I'm like, okay. Fire that thing back up. It's just no longer brewing. And I'm not. And listen, everyone out there, you can give me all the wise tips you want. I'm just going to replace the coffee maker. I'm not going to fiddle around with it, try to fix it myself.
No.
But I was just like, man, I need coffee. So what I did was have this. So it's right beside my desk, actually. It's a little like craft here. It's nice, not bad, right?
Yeah.
But what I had to do was take the pouring filter part from the coffee maker, set it in there, and do a broke ass pour over. Listen, it was a battle this morning. I took a pre-show nap because of the coffee situation. But needless to say, I did get caffeinated. It wasn't great. I know the listeners worry about me and my coffee intake. Things will be fine. I'll hit a Canadian Tire this weekend. We'll fix the situation. Coffee will be back in my life. But what's in our life today is professional wrestling.
Well, hold up.
Oh, never mind. Commonwealth Tom has something to say.
Hello.
I like that.
I can't run that.
I discovered in my car today that there is an eco mode button.
Oh,
That's right.
Which
I mean,
is good.
one thing I know about Commonwealth Tom is someone for the environment. So
Yeah, well,
Loves eco.
I'm not against the appearance of an eco mode button. What I am against is to turn the eco mode off. You have to turn the button on. So to turn it off, you turn the off button on.
Yeah, that's annoying.
I mean, it's
I get it, but
all right. Hold on. Let's back up here.
Mechanic Mike is here. Go on.
Not mad at that either. If it was Mechanic Mike, though, I'd fix my goddamn coffee maker.
Like a real man.
So it's the same button, though, right?
Yeah, but it says eco off. So to turn it off, you have to turn it on. Because if the light's on, it's off.
You're conforming to the light, though.
Okay.
You control your car.
That pissed me right off.
This may be the greatest opening to a podcast ever.
Yeah, we are. So
I think people are very interested in, like, Tom is for the environment, just not for shitty buttons.
Yeah,
That's right.
Fuck that button.
Yeah.
Why do I have to turn it on to turn it off?
I mean, I for one stand with Commonwealth Tom.
I was heated, but what I wasn't heated at was Reaper Wrestling last Friday.
Yeah, wrestling. Yeah.
And Moose Jaw. That's what
That's
we're here
right.
to talk about. Reaper Wrestling returned to the pit in Moose Jaw with one hell of a fun show. Nice and loud in there too, which is good. Side note to the powers that be
Nice.
at Reaper Wrestling. I know it's a really good thing to start a show hot, but I'm not sure it's a great idea to send Jesse Bieber out there first because my voice was fucked.
That's all of us. I mean, you made us grown men squeakers within the matter of 10 minutes. It was a battle. I mean, Jesse Bieber's going to come out. You're going to get a lot of fuck you Biebers. That there was.
Instantly.
Yeah. And that went on for quite a while.
Right, went on. He was out there 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
But, gents, what a fun show.
Had a blast.
Always do in the pit. And this, for me, and I don't speak for the entire podcast. But this was my favorite Reaper show yet. I had a blast.
Bold. No, I just have good memories, like such good memories of the last year, like all the shows, like discovering new talent and new wrestlers and just seeing great wrestling matches. And now this year, like we're familiar with everybody. So, right, I'm a big nostalgia guy. Like I love the moment when I feel great. This was a fantastic show. So much fun to watch. We got Rhino in the main event. We got to yell gore, which is always a blast. Frankie
we got
Kazarian,
a gore through a door.
We got a gore through a door. Frankie Kazarian has a crew now with Jesse Bieber and Sydney Steele, which I'm very, very interested to see how this goes because they're gonna run Reaper Wrestling by the looks of it. So
we got. I'm not going to tell you which match it is because that would be a spoiler for the year-end awards already. But currently, we have my winner for in-person match of the year already.
Winner?
Well,
or just like a leader.
My award winner so far. It might change between now and then, but right now, it's on there.
I will say, I know Commonwealth Tom. It's going to be a confusing episode.
Not as confusing as that fucking button in my car.
Great title opportunities for me on this week's episode. I think it's the best Reaper main event I've seen.
Yeah, I would 100% agree with that.
Like I had a fantastic time watching that main event. It was taking it all over the pit. You love when things get out of the ring and it's just shenanigans. It was incredibly well done.
Chaos. And
yeah.
No disrespect meant by my following statement, and I think people will understand given his age. We got a much better quality match out of Rhino than I was expecting. I was excited to see him. It's always great to see the gore, but this was a hell of a wrestling match.
Well, Tom, let's be honest here. Sometimes when we see older wrestlers that are up in age, especially on the independents and in smaller shows, you do notice the slowdown. You notice like, they can't go as well as they do. And we don't really expect them to. We know what we're getting. But this is the second time we've seen Rhino in Saskatchewan. And not once did I ever go, man, he still got it. I was just like, fuck yeah, it's Rhino. He's here. He's doing a thing.
Fuck yeah.
And embracing the ECW chants, embracing taking the match all over the pit, into the crowd, into the stands, throwing garbage cans, fans loving it and losing their minds. That was so much fun. And I love the fact that Rhino is now a part of Reaper Wrestling. So if you haven't seen it, go check it out. Go get your tickets. I believe the show will be up on YouTube at some point, I imagine. That's what they did all last year. So expect that. So very fun.
And the tradition continued of Jesse Bieber, fuck you, Jesse, getting all up in my grill.
That he did.
What is happening? Like, we're on one side of the railing where the fans are supposed to be, and he's getting right in your face. I guess there is a point where, because anytime his name is mentioned or we talk to Reaper Wrestling, you say fuck you to him. So he's probably getting a little irritated about that.
Any chance you get, really.
I mean, and I mean this with all sincerity, maybe tone it down a touch. He's got a crew now. Like, Sydney Steele's right behind him now. The champion, Frankie Kazarian, is right there too.
They were in a tag team match this time. I got two cheeks. They can both kiss my ass.
Okay.
Whoa.
All right.
You know what? I'm hoping Sydney doesn't catch any strays. I thought we had a bonding moment by the railing, telling him how much I didn't like Good Thelonious.
Yep.
Yeah. And he agreed. He said, I don't like him either. And I said, well, okay, we got to get you out of this faction. We'll get you over. Sydney, you just got to work with us. I mean, he did tell Commonwealth Tom, at that time, UK Tom, that he wouldn't listen to the pot.
Yeah. What the
if
fuck?
If he kept up going like he is. I'm not telling you to tone back. That's not my spot.
I think my response to that was go fuck yourself. So.
I mean, yeah. Things get wild in the pit.
Listeners, if you're out there and have no idea what we're talking about, there is a video of Jesse Bieber and I having some words on Instagram. Go see it.
You know, Scotty, you got to edit that to some romantic music. I think.
I'll see what I can do.
Get that on the list. Like that's not a priority project. Yeah, but I mean, we'll find the song. I'll dig through the vault and find the song for that.
Thanks.
I got to call out 2 matches, which I also really enjoyed. Crazy Steve and Jason Hodge had a very, very fun match. And then Jody Threat and Zondra Lee was very, very good. Jody made me laugh a lot during this match. It was great to see Jody. It was also my first time seeing Zondra Lee, so that was very good. I always enjoy seeing first time talent.
Jody reminded me of MJF when she talks in the ring and comments on what's happening, right? That's the vibe I got.
Jody playing ball
on
Friday was definitely very, very in the mix.
I'm not that flexible.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that quite a bit. We do also have to shout out the listeners that came up and said hello and sat around us and near us and stopped to say hi with us in the podcast. That was awesome.
If you are listening and you purchased our seats for the next show, I fucking hate you.
Boom. Like
and
that.
I hope you stub your toe.
Listen.
Eat it.
I've made a whole row of people boo another row of people.
That is true.
It is. I am not above shaming you in a public scenario.
It will happen.
It will. It will
happen.
I mean, Reaper, loyal fans over here. We have our spots.
Day ones.
I like where we are. Make something happen.
I also the little upgrades to the pit during the break with the new light rig and everything. I really liked that. I thought that looked great.
You got a real nice rig on you, Pit. Hey, Pit, you got a real nice rig on you.
No, it was great to be back in Reaper Wrestling. It was. I'm really excited to see because we've got some names announced for this season. We don't necessarily know which shows they're going to be on, so I'm already
fucking Outrunners.
It's looking. Hey, there was a tease posted earlier, so maybe they're going to be on the next show. That'll be fun.
I do want to shout out. Like we were sitting beside Sheldon and his buddy. I don't know his buddy's name offhand. Rylan and Peyton were sitting behind us and they've sat around us and behind us the last few shows, and they're awesome to chat with and BS with. I think their buddy was there too. I don't know.
Yeah, he was cool.
He was a cool dude too. Anybody else? Robbie, I saw a buddy named Robbie actually from my hometown was at the show. I haven't seen him in like 30 years, so that was awesome. I do want to apologize though. 2 things.
Okay.
I've said it before on the show, and I'm very shy. I'm very quiet to myself. So if I wasn't as chatty as Mike or Tom, I apologize. It's not because I don't want to. I'm just a very shy guy. I was also bagged as fuck. I worked my ass off that day, and there was a chance I wasn't going to the show.
Yeah, you'd had a day.
I'd had a day. With that, I also want to apologize for cursing as much as I did. I cursed a lot. And I felt bad about it afterwards. Obviously, I still feel bad about it now. I'm not saying I won't be cursing in the future, but I'm going to try to keep it down and try to come up with more clever chirps that don't involve just me saying, "You're fucking shit, you fuck." I'm going to try not to do that every 10 minutes. But I was tired and I couldn't. I was just.
You weren't firing on all cylinders?
I wasn't firing on all cylinders on that one, fellas. So, yeah.
I'm not entirely sure the "fuck you, Bieber" chants are ever going away, though.
No. That's part of the show. But I was just lazy with my chirping because I was tired and bagged and just didn't put a lot of thought into it. I was just
you made me laugh a handful of times, and I don't think it was the cursing. Konnichiwa came up once. That got me pretty good. I'm a simple man. Simple taste. So, yeah.
I did miss friend of the show Danny Moe though. It's always good to see Danny.
Can't wait to see Danny Moe back in the pit. Be very, very fun. Actually, something that listeners have also brought up to us in the last week is they wanted us to talk about WrestleMania a little bit more.
Shouts out to Slate. Fuck you, Slate. Much love to Slate.
Absolutely. Love that guy. Last week we talked like the big 3-4 matches, but we didn't really get to much else. The guys and I all had a good chat while at Reaper about what we should talk about this week and WrestleMania stuff that we should bring back. And we got two more moments, and we touched on Paige's return last week at the very end of the show. But I think this is a very, very big signing, very big return. Very happy to see her come back to WWE. She's in her early 30s. Like I think she's 30 or 31, but she's already had a long career.
She's younger than me, so yeah.
You know, and the worry is like, man, ring rust. Like her end of her AEW run, she wasn't working a lot. Then she was off for almost a year, if not a year, not wrestling, doing a book tour and podcasting and all that fun stuff. I was worried, really, really worried when we saw that Paige was coming out, because I was like, oh man, like, can she still go? I think she could still go. And she proved it in the ring. Big win at WrestleMania. New women's tag team champions with Brie Bella. And I'm very excited to see what's happening, what's coming up in the future for Paige. I'm curious about what kind of storylines and interactions we're going to get and matches we're going to get, because there's a lot of younger talent coming up from NXT that I think she could really, really go with. Tom, I'm just going to divert to you. You had a really big, shocking look on your face. Is everything good?
Yeah, because I don't follow any dirt sheets or anything, I just saw something that happened on NXT and I wasn't expecting it.
Oh, okay. Let's get into it real quick. What happened?
Evil.
He's there?
He showed up.
Love that. Let's go, Evil.
But this fits in nicely to your point about Paige. Anyone who posts spoilers on Twitter, I block them. Yeah. I don't follow any of the dirties.
That list has got to be aggressive.
Oh, I am.
That block list has to be aggressive.
I am fast and swift with that block button. I had no fucking idea Paige was back with WWE.
Oh, I love that for you, dude.
No idea.
Because that was full blown spoiled on Thursday or Friday before Mania. Like Mike Johnson leaked it out. She signed a multi-year deal. Awesome. So happy for you.
And it's one time the algorithm actually seems to work, because now I just don't see anything.
Nice.
And so I had no idea about Evil. That's why I was like, holy fuck. I was listening to you, but I also was just seeing what was happening on NXT as we were talking.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, I'm so happy to see Paige back in WWE. Obviously, it's a long-running gripe of mine. They don't work enough anymore, but for Paige, that's probably a good thing.
Yeah.
She can't or shouldn't work a full schedule with the way her neck is. I think slotting her straight into the tag division is another smart move by WWE. They don't have very many smart moves right now, but that was two of them. Am I thrilled about her teaming with Abella? No, but at least there is some history there and they can lean into that. And I'm sure it won't be long term. I'm interested to see where it goes. And there's a lot of talent in the women's division these days that weren't there when Paige was. So that's new matches and new things we can see. But also even the people that were there, they're very different now. Like Paige today versus Charlotte today. I'm very interested in that.
Love it.
And also, I'm a mark for first time things. Paige, even though we're getting close to the 10-year anniversary of the Women's Royal Rumble, she's never been in one. That'll be cool.
Very cool.
And I wonder, Mike won't like this, but I wonder if we'll get a renewal of the AJ Lee and Paige rivalry, because they had some banger matches before they both left.
Yeah. However long ago, I'm sure that's going to be just as good as it was, right?
10 years?
Yeah, that's for sure. That's going to be super exciting, and everyone should look forward to it.
I also thought she looked pretty good in the ring for what limited work she did do.
I mean, they knew they were going to make her go out and look like a star, and she did. For what was expected, she exceeded that. Yeah. I think Total Divas coming back soon.
I also
you gotta get that back in the fold.
I also think she looked great in the ring and as a person. I don't like to talk about
she looks
people's
healthy and
Healthy, yes.
In a better place.
I don't like to talk about people's appearances because when you look like I do, you really shouldn't.
I mean, you've listened to this pod, right? Scott loves talking about people who got to hit the gym.
I don't do that, but I think she looked.
I didn't
healthy.
like the fact that she had hair extensions in. It was too much for me.
Oh my God, man!
I think she looked healthy and happy, and that is very nice to see.
100%, and like clearly shows for some the grass isn't greener on the other side. People want to come home to WWE. Granted, I think one like this, the crowd was super loud. Like I thought the pop was good. I was expecting bigger. Unfortunately,
it was
this happened on night one of WrestleMania. So tough times. That would have happened on night 2. That would have been a way bigger pop, in my opinion.
I also think that if it wasn't leaked 2 days before and literally all over the internet, that would have helped the pop too. But all the diehards in that building knew she was coming out. There were signs for Paige and everything in that crowd.
I mean, I knew. I made Scotty tell me.
You did, absolutely.
Yeah, I said, tell me.
Yeah.
And I said, cool. I'm not mad at this. I mean, we're gonna get to the Island of Misfits toys later in the show. But all the people who probably made room for that contract to come true.
There has been good follow-up. Like last week on SmackDown, there was more discussion or an in-ring promo segment followed by a match involved the tag teams. So they are putting more time into this women's tag team division, which I really, really enjoy. And I'm hoping continues going forward. I'm not sure how long they're going to hold the tag team titles, just because at some point Nikki Bella is going to want to get in there again once she's healthy. And then you're going to get some turmoil as well. But I'm really happy with the Paige is back.
I wonder, because there's 2 ways they could deal with this. They could either do the thing where like Nikki takes out Paige and then she takes over the title, which I don't like. Or they could do like a Freebird rule for a little while, I guess.
And then someone's got to turn, right?
Team Total Divas or some shit.
Which will probably happen.
Yeah, show's coming back. You guys didn't hear? I just announced it.
One of the other matches we need to talk about from WrestleMania 41. Was it 41? Yeah, 41.
Who fucking knows? They took the numbers away and replaced it with the cities, which is a fucking stupid idea.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit what city it's in.
Was it not 42?
Was it 42?
Pretty sure it was 42.
I think you're probably right.
I am.
All right, so from 42, one of the other matches we wanted to get into was
I really was here for a reason more than just wrestling.
The fans liked believing Hulk was Superman.
Is it art? Is it fakery? What is it?
Most of us think of Hulk Hogan as the king of the ring. But was there a sinister side to his success?
Maybe I was drunk, maybe I was hot. I don't know what to tell you. Really want me to tell the truth? Okay. I know where all the bodies are buried. The legend of Hulk Hogan will live forever.
The Intercontinental Championship ladder match, which was one of the opening matches on night 1. Is that correct? Or night 2?
Night 2.
Fuck, I'm out of it. I'm sorry.
It followed Oba and Brock.
Christ.
Oh, that's right. It did follow Oba and Brock, which was so much fun. Tom, the ladder match. We knew it would be really fun in a car crash, but this one was very, very, very well done.
Yeah, and obviously a car crash is right up my fandom. That's exactly what I wanted out of this. I'm still pissed off that there was job entrances on WrestleMania. But like I said, one of them was Rusev, so yeah. But this was
pick
awesome.
to win. Your pick to win.
The one fucking never doing that again. Fuck that guy.
I should make you pick him every time.
You should suck my left nut.
You know what?
One?
Yeah.
I want to pile on. Eventually, I'm going to have to end up picking someone. I mean, hopefully it's Roman Reigns. My life would be cool as shit. But I mean, yeah, if Rusev's wrestling, I think that's an
okay.
automatic lock.
He only gets on one pay-per-view a decade, so that's fine.
He works the Rumble, and that's it. Maybe.
I'm sorry. I believe we're talking about him at WrestleMania 42
or 41. We're not sure.
It's 42. I am sure.
Unconfirmed.
No, I thought this was awesome, and they got straight to the craziness straight away. they had some great talent in there to get crazy with it, which is, I mean, I guess the point of putting these guys in it. I do have a little nitpick about the ladder match, though.
Oh, tell me nitpick.
And it's not just because it's Rusev. It actually has nothing to do with the fact that it is Rusev. It would have annoyed me regardless of who it was.
Okay.
The cutter from Javon Evans off the ladder. As cool as that was, there was no reason that Rusev would have jumped off of that ladder when he did to take the cutter. Now, there's a way they could have done this, which it would have worked and Rusev wouldn't have had to jump off the ladder. If the ladder was facing the other way and a foot closer to Javon could have taken him off the ladder and it wouldn't have looked like a fucking stunt show.
I think the biggest reason is because that ladder was probably just a touch too far away. I would have liked if Rusev was up and saw Javon and started almost like swinging at him like, you're not coming near me, not coming near me. And then as he's swinging at him,
that would have been
coming off just to tie that together. But sorry,
I'm also just wondering if they had the wrong camera angle on it. They could have probably hidden it better with a camera.
They had 50,000 in 45 seconds. The camera cuts are getting ridiculous again. But anyway, go
on. Also, I've got to. It's going to hurt me. I got to give Rusev props. His bump through the ladder on the Rey Mysterio teabag. That was very, very good. I know, Scotty, I know you picked him, but I was surprised with Penta retaining the title.
I also picked Penta.
Oh, did you?
Like he's a fucking god over here.
I can't remember who I picked most of the time. I just happened to remember that he picked Penta.
So
Mike, you picked him too.
Like he's a fucking genius.
I am the Booker of the Year. Reigning Booker of the Year.
You were the Booker of last year.
Yeah, reigning.
Yeah, that's irrelevant now. That was last year.
Now, not irrelevant. Normally I'd be with you on Tom. Normally I would predict a ladder match change like that, but when I looked at that card, I didn't see a lot of other titles really changing that much, and we needed a big babyface win. So that's pretty much. I mean, also they just put it on Penta not long ago, and he hasn't done a ton with it. So getting him over more as that champion, as that babyface, getting that crowd reaction, and more establishing him as a superstar that wins matches came into play as well. But that was a really fun match.
I think we also have to give props to JD McDonough.
Mm-hmm. We always need to give props to JD McDonough. That motherfucker can work. He needs to be a superstar.
He won't be, but I wish he was just used more.
Big ass head.
Huge ass head.
When the crowd started chanting Funko Pop at him, that was hilarious.
Yeah, that's insensitive, but funny.
But that destroyer on the ladder, that was brutal.
I didn't think it was going to work. I was like, this isn't going to work.
Worried.
He's not going to get enough of a spring to jump, but they nailed it fucking perfectly. And you're like, God damn it, I kind of wish you guys didn't do that.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. I like GCW. Do more of that.
Put some light tubes on
doing it. That's the match to doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just glad that they let them go a little crazy for WrestleMania. Because I know I said a couple weeks ago that I have some things with WWE right now. Won't get into it now, but in a future episode we probably will. It's just how fucking soft everything is. So the fact that they let everybody go a little crazy, I like that. And also whatever monkey hormones they're jamming into Rey Mysterio's knees, I want some for my hips. So if somebody could hook me up with that, that'd be great.
I also, I mean, already on a pretty stacked night too. This thing should have opened WrestleMania night 1. It's like the biggest fucking misstep I think of the weekend was not having this open night 1. This is the perfect kind of opener to get your crowd into it.
I always think WrestleMania should start with a gimmick because you can get a little crazy and the crowd goes nuts.
You have them then, right? Like it doesn't sour you on the whole show in that first match. Like again, the vision, whatever. Like I know why you're putting speed on TV. Like I'm the one who gets it here, but that shouldn't have opened.
They still could have put him on TV because the 6-man tag could have gone where Drew and Jacob was, and the ladder could have opened.
Yeah, just flip flop. I'm with you, but no matter what, like hope you learned a lot from something like this. Like this followed Brock and Ova, which was already like, You paid your fucking money. You
Yeah.
came to see Brock and Oba. That moment alone is incredible. And to follow it up with something like this, you were just like, wow, what a great first hour of WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Night one did not have that at all.
It was a tough night one, real tough night one. Night one could have used this ladder match for sure, like you said. So, yeah, but that was fun. There you go. A little more WrestleMania talk here for you for the ones that were looking for a little bit more in-depth chat about the biggest show of the year.
And a bigger thing to note for all those listening, at this point, you're probably like, whoa, these guys are still talking. That's right. This episode is longer than what you're usually waiting for. There you go, Sheldon. There you go.
We're gonna give it a shot. We're gonna give it a shot. We got lives and schedules, and I got a Scotty Via special that I just can't fucking wait to dive into. So some episodes might be 15 minutes, depending on how hungry I am.
Speaking of upcoming programming differences, next week we may be a little late because CWE is on a Tuesday again.
Oh, that's right.
CWE is back in the Queen City next Tuesday at the Gathering Place. Not loving that venue, I've got to be honest. But regardless of that, I will be there. They have EC3 with them. That'll be a fun show. The card's looking fun. We're going to see our boy Big Chief. It's always great. Looking forward to seeing all of the CWE crew back in Regina.
How tan will Danny Duggan be?
It's the most tan man on the planet. You might as well call him Tan Man.
Tan Man Dan.
Tan Man Dan.
How long will Danny Duggan's entrance be?
It's always 3-4 minutes. Like it's
I think it's 3 or 4 minutes before we even see him.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But no, it's always the CWE crew. They always put on a fun show for us. Yeah. So next week we might be a little day behind.
I'm very excited to see EC3.
How tanned will EC3 be?
Oh man, it'll be a tan off between him and Duggan.
I wonder if there's heat.
There could be.
Tan off.
Could be a tan. And I think there's a steel cage coming this week too, isn't there?
There is. Danny Duggan and Cody Mack. I nearly said Cody Diener. That's the wrong Cody. That would be fun. But no, they are bringing the cage with them, the EC3 and the steel cage.
I'm just putting this out there because then I'll be held accountable for it. I need to be a better producer. We need to get Danny Duggan on this podcast, talking wrestling, talking
tans,
tariffs, all the stuff, right?
Yeah.
So...
CWE crew, we know you're there.
I mean, at this point, I'm starting to think Danny should start his own podcast called Talking Tariffs. I think that's great.
Who is Ronnie Attitude? That guy.
Oh, I love Ronnie Attitude. He's
fun to watch. I don't think I ever actually want to meet him outside of the venue or anything like that because he looks like he could probably be a grouchy prick like myself. So,
match made in heaven.
Yeah,
but
he's fun.
Yeah, CWE crew. We know you're there. Tell Danny we want to talk to him.
We love you. We love you.
And we love you.
Tanning tariffs. I mean, talking tariffs.
The biggest story of the last week post WrestleMania is usually could be considered the saddest story of the years. Is WWE makes their cuts. It's not a new thing. It's not a brand new thing. It's not something that all companies don't do. Everyone does these cuts. It's for budget reasons only, to save money. The WWE started their cuts last week, and there were some big names on there that I didn't expect to be released from the WWE. We were heading to Reaper or at Reaper, like the Wyatt Six, all of them, all 6 of them.
What? Listen, I don't even want this to be a fucking surprise. Everyone go back, listen to the tape. Listen to the tape of whenever the Wyatt Six came up. And initially when nothing was done. They never followed up.
They killed Chad Gable.
The only thing the Wyatt Six ever did was murder Chad Gable. And he was on TV next week.
And now he's wearing a mask.
Do you think that they should have at least kept Bo Dallas?
I think if they're going to keep him around and not use him, then no.
Agreed. I love Bo Dallas, so that's why I'm bringing up his name.
I think I might have said in the car, like, on the way back from Reaper. I was surprised about them just because I didn't see Triple H letting the Bray Wyatt memory go. I assumed Bo Dallas would have a job for life. I guess it depends who owns Bray's likeness. I'm assuming it's Bray's estate, so JoJo. But I was surprised to see all of them gone. Nikki Cross is the one that hurt. I love Nikki Cross. I know she hasn't wrestled in forever.
She's an amazing talent performer.
If you haven't seen the Last Woman Standing match on NXT with her and Asuka, go and watch it. It is fantastic.
Mike, would you have been okay if they put the Wyatt Six in NXT?
The Wyatt Six had to go.
I think
it
the
just
gimmick
doesn't
had to go.
Yeah, but then you're just left with another handful of people you're not going to fucking use. At least this way, they did something spooky for a second. Everyone's like, I don't think I care for this anymore. It's because that kind of thing just doesn't work anymore.
I don't.
You can't make that work anymore.
It works in NXT. There's a guy there now. His name is Evil.
It's not. They've not used his name.
But we know that's who he is. But like the gimmicks work in NXT. I think they could have put him down in NXT for the year.
I'm with Mike. I don't think spooky works anymore. Gimmicks like Crazy Steve, they work because he's crazy, not because he's spooky.
He's crazy.
He's crazy, man. Yeah. He's running around Reaper with an axe. Side note, who gave the blind man an axe? Don't do that.
Probably another blind man.
Yeah. Blind leading the blind, they say. I mean, this list is weird. Like, for how they were utilized, you're a big faction with no other big faction to wrestle against, right? It dwindling down those numbers. Who know? Like, a lot of the weird part is too, like, I don't dig that deep into it and whose contract was coming up when, or if these cuts were just like, hey, like, you have this much time, but we're not using you anyway, so see ya. Like, I think Aleister Black was the big one where I was just like, fuck, this guy's like a year old back in the show and gone, which makes me think, like, did you sign a long-term deal? Like, was it more than just the year? Just to see like what we can do. Obviously, Zelina Vega gone as well.
That one didn't surprise me.
I mean, sure. They found out Apollo Crews worked there, and they finally cut his ass. Every time in catering, he would hide behind a table and just get away with it.
Hide behind Otis.
Yeah, just there.
I'm bummed that Aleister Black is gone. I don't want to just jump by that. We'll get back to the list in a second here, but Aleister Black is a fantastic wrestler, great look, great entrance, can go, can talk, can cut promos and vignettes, and for some reason the WWE never figured that out on the main roster. NXT, fantastic. Yeah. AEW, fantastic. Main roster WWE, the fuck is going on? They blew it.
He's another one, though. I'm sad to see him leave WWE, but if they're not going to use him, go make money somewhere else.
Absolutely.
Aleister Black, or whatever name he wants to use in New Japan, I find very, very interesting.
I think there's a good way to like breathe some life into New Japan with this kind of release.
Aleister Black showing up in GCW. I find that very interesting, and I want him to wrestle one called Manders.
That'd be fun.
He could go back to making a hell of a lot of money in Germany and England.
Mm-hmm.
There are places Aleister Black can go and be Aleister Black, put on a hell of a match, and pop up somewhere else. I hope he goes to New Japan.
I'd love that too.
Again, like, I'm not disagreeing with hell of a talent, but like, if you're business wise, like, shit, man, like, we really have nothing for you.
Yeah.
I mean, it's sad to see, because you're just like, you were here for a year and then gone again.
It didn't really do much in that year.
Yeah, I mean the Wyatt Six were cut. Let's fucking wake up here, guys.
Hey, they were in Mexico running around with the clowns. They did something.
That's not doing anything to me.
Well, one of the ones that really pissed me off.
Oh, it got you fired up.
Oh.
And it's not necessarily just the release, just how they used them, was the Motor City Machine Guns.
What the fuck was that?
Listen, if you book a fucking tag team division, this would be a non-issue, but they just refuse to. They refuse to make the tag team division anything, and you have a great fucking tag team there. But no, I wonder too, right? Like you only hear so much of like how long was the contract? Maybe they were even seeing that like, man, like we could be used a whole lot more. Like if this is dwindling down, you can just let us go. Like I wonder if like a company email went out and was just like, who's cool with going? And they pushed Santos Escobar right to the front
again.
But I agree with you. Like in terms of stuff I think you could have used, I think Motor City Machine Guns was one you would maybe want to hang on to.
Yeah, fucking they were only there a year. In my opinion, you kind of fucked them right off the bat by having them win the championships, tag team titles within the first 2 weeks that they're there. And then there's no more chase anymore. And then the tag team division kind of goes away. We get that awesome TLC match after last year's WrestleMania on SmackDown, which had us all fired up for two reasons. One, it should have been on WrestleMania. And two, this is fucking awesome. We got a great tag team match. Let's go tag team division. And then it just disappears and dies again. And it's so frustrating when you have that whole division that could entertain wrestling fans that are watching your product. It's a real thing.
I always assumed that their in-ring run would not go well because we know what WWE are like with smaller guys in tag teams.
Mm-hmm.
I assumed that they would just transition out of the ring and go to the PC, which they would have been fantastic trainers. And if that's not what they wanted to do, so they've decided to go and do whatever it is they want to do. Cool.
Yeah. Agreed.
I think obviously
go ahead, Tom.
I think the big one on this list that got a lot of people fired up was very unexpected Kairi Sane.
Agreed.
I hate that they cut Kairi, not just because Kairi is a fantastic talent, but she's literally in the middle of a story between Asuka and Io.
Yep.
And like, what the fuck? And I don't get it.
You never do when they happen, right? Like there's so much we don't know, and we're just like, Kairi Sane was gonna be somebody. Well, she fucking wasn't. Like it sucks because they chose that path.
She's literally the only one they were actively using on the list, though.
It's true. I mean,
and
we're pouring one out for Santos Escobar every chance we get. Like that's
can't take a Cody Cutter. That puts him on the list.
But still,
can any of these people take a Cody Cutter? Probably not. That's why
I bet Kairi can.
I think like this. When you see the list, like I'm looking at it now, I'm like, it kind of like makes sense for who's on TV.
Yeah.
Like Kairi is getting used as a purse, essentially. Right? Like that's no way for your career. I think Kairi Sane has incredible options in front of her. Like the future is bright for Kairi Sane to go make money in this industry.
So I didn't know her outside of when she debuted in NXT, and she had a great run there. Awesome matches, fantastic matches. Her and Shayna Baszler were killing each other out there. Comes up to the main roster, becomes Asuka's purse, as you say, buddy. And I feel like they nerfed her quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's already been cut before. She's been released before and gone back to Japan, went back to, I believe it's Stardom, Tom?
He went to Stardom and she did some stuff for New Japan as well.
Yeah. And she had great matches there, like working. And then she gets the opportunity to come back to WWE and she's right back in the same spot. Sure, she's been the WWE Women's Tag Team Champion with Asuka, but I still feel like we didn't get to see 70% of what Asuka can really do in a WWE ring, which is a huge bummer. And I'm with Tom. She was in that storyline. The storyline was going, how long is Kairi going to get beaten down and berated by Asuka before she snaps and turns on Asuka, right? Like that was a thing. But I guess the powers that be that just like, well, we can do this storyline with Asuka and Io without Kairi, and we don't really have any plans for afterwards because we have so many call-ups coming from
But
NXT.
I mean, I also kind of like agree with that statement from a business standpoint. Like we can do this story without Kairi.
Yeah.
Because I think Asuka and Io is like the thing on paper that makes more sense. But with this story, obviously, there's news that there is going to be cuts again later this year, and there are some names floating around.
What do we got?
Now, I find it interesting because I've never heard of this person, Jason Burgos of Sportsnaut. This is where all the names, some of these names I'm going to say to you, maybe you'll be shocked, maybe you won't. Top of this list is Austin Theory.
What?
I mean, I would also not be shocked if Austin Theory got cut. I don't think that's a wild thing. There is more wild names than Austin Theory on this list.
Can I ask real quick? Is this guy's just predictions, or is there this is what dirt sheets are telling him, or insiders are telling him?
He's a dirt sheet, Scott. So it's like us saying it. I could tell you Roman Reigns is getting cut. So take this with a grain of salt. This is just what's floating around Twitter sphere. This guy put this list of names out. These stories are being carried.
Okay.
But I mean,
I'm taking it with a grain of salt, but
yeah, as you should,
as I always do. But who else is on this list?
Wendy Chu, Fraxium.
Neither of those would surprise me.
Shinsuke Nakamura.
Unfortunately, would not surprise me.
Right? Like, I look at this and I'm like, pretty realistic. Like, I think Austin Theory is realistic, guys.
I really don't.
That's fucking crazy. That's absolutely insane. Bronson Reed's also on this list. Also not crazy. Also not crazy. I don't want it to be the case, but it's not crazy. The craziest one on this list is The Miz.
See, that one actually doesn't surprise me.
That's fucking crazy.
I see him getting released from his talent contract and signing an ambassador's contract. There's absolutely nothing left for The Miz to do. Just have him talk.
I think that talent contract just runs out, and then he's just an ambassador or an on-air character kind of thing.
Doesn't surprise me at all.
So I think he's a lifer. I think he.
Yeah, I think he transitions to an ambassador.
I don't think you put him on this list. Then he still works for the company. That doesn't make any fucking sense. What you guys are saying.
I agree. I don't think he should be on this list at all.
No, I don't think I don't think he's getting released. I think he's just transitioning.
Miz ain't going to work indies, is what we're saying. He's a lifer in the Fed.
Yeah. JC Mateo is on this list. Ivy Nile.
That wouldn't surprise me. Oh, Ivy Nile, I'd be sad about. She's got a bit better.
I look at it too. It's like we talked about the releases, and we're like, fucking Shinsuke still works there.
Tozawa's still there.
Tozawa's still there.
I love Tozawa, but what the fuck?
So basically, what this thing is saying is if you're not at a main eventer, you're on the list.
That's always been the thing.
But that's always the case, right? So like this list means nothing to me. I've never heard of this person. I know who Dave Meltzer and Mike Johnson and Sean Ross Sapp are and all these guys. This guy is just probably getting a lot of clicks right now because he put out a list of, these people could be next. And since I don't know who said it first when we were there that another round is coming, I've seen nothing about a second round coming from any of like the major people that are quote unquote insiders.
I've just seen people saying there's going to be another round.
So let's look at the list that we just talked about, the actual people that have lost their jobs and are now on their 90 days, no compete clauses in 90 days. Who do you think pops up first and where?
I believe it'll be Kyrie because her contract expired. It was not a release, so she can turn up in Stardom tomorrow if she wants to.
Okay, well, let's put her aside then. Who do we think shocks the world and shows up in a different company or on television at some point first?
There's an AEW pay-per-view in 95 days.
Yeah.
Somebody will show up there. I don't think it'll be Aleister Black. I think that bridge is burnt.
Think it's a Machine Guns?
It could be a machine guns. It could be it could be Bo Dallas.
I'd love to see Bo Dallas get shown up somewhere, but I think he's taking time off.
Apparently,
his whole fucking return was a time off. Scott.
I don't know.
Looking at that list, both fucking companies have too many fucking guys. You have too many guys. I'm sorry. It sucks for those who want to be in this industry and make money. Make the indies live again. Go make your money there because these shows, if you want to be an active in-ring combatant, it won't be in either of these companies if you're on that release list.
Nikki Cross showing up in either Stardom or TJPW would make me very happy.
Sure. Great. That's great. But like to look at it's like, who's going AEW? Fucking no one if you're smart.
Who's going anywhere is what I want.
I think TNA is a more valuable option than people are shouting out. Like I think TNA would shell out the money for Aleister Black.
They absolutely would, but they have a working relationship with WWE.
Sure, it's another step back, right?
If they want to go back for sure, but do you think that maybe comes into play where they cut these people for, let's say, just maybe they weren't the best worker or co-worker to work with? Do you think that comes into play when it comes to
I mean,
signing a talent to TNA?
TNA need names.
I agree. Like TNA is definitely in a position where like getting names is smart, but also like, are these people getting cut because they were pieces of shit? I don't fucking know. Like, this is the worst part about the cuts.
Yeah.
Like, you don't look at it. He's like, wasn't a leader backstage. Like, fuck off. Like, Apollo Crews was there for 11 goddamn years. Like,
Apollo Crews showing up in TNA, I can see that happening.
Apollo Crews is never working anywhere ever again. Jesus Christ.
I think he has a resurgence on the Indies.
Yeah, I was going to say Apollo Crews isn't, but Uhaa Nation is coming back.
Man, I'm laughing at anyone popping in an indie show for Apollo Crews. I can't even say his name. I'm so fucking fired
Apollo
up.
Crews.
Yeah. The idea that they're just like, his last match 10 years ago was incredible. Fuck you guys.
Danny Duggan, anybody else that's running a show in Saskatchewan?
Yeah.
Please bring us Apollo Crews.
We want him.
Don't do it.
So I have one of my random quickfire questions for you.
Boom.
Tag team wrestling is a favorite of the In My House podcast.
I love it.
It is not a favorite of the WWE.
I think any promotion really.
Yeah, but I've been doing some looking into some stuff recently, and I have my answer to this question. But who is, without too much thought, who is your guys' favorite thrown together random ass tag team?
Oh,
not Kane and X-Pac.
Kane and the Undertaker. You can't tell me I can't think about it too much. I got to think about thrown together tag teams.
This is something you probably should have prefaced in the
You know what?
meeting.
This is I'm gonna make this pick, and not for me because I wasn't a fan of it, I'm a huge fan, but because it meant a lot to the guy. I'm going Hulk Hogan and Edge because Edge loved Hulk Hogan and got to be a tag team champion. He grew up as a Hulkster. He was at WrestleMania 6, and he got to win the tag team championships with Hulk Hogan. So I'll go with that.
Go ahead, Tom.
My absolute favorite, and the matches were fantastic. Eddie Guerrero and Tajiri.
Love that. Mike T.
Rock and Sock Connection.
Oh yeah,
that's fun.
Yeah,
that's
like
fun.
that.
Awesome. In 1997, Shawn Michaels and Stone Cold Steve Austin became tag team champions. And they combined forces to go against the Hart Foundation. And I love those. They even had a match against each other at King of the Ring that year, and it was really, really fun. So that's
Booker T and Goldust were a lot of fun.
So much fun. So that's a great one, actually. Booker T and Goldust were fantastic.
I mean,
the hell?
Kane and RVD, they were a great tag team.
Yeah, led to Kane's mask coming off and then RVD getting fucking killed.
They wrestled the Road Warriors in 2003 on Monday Night Raw.
Man, I've been watching some 97 Monday Night Raws on Netflix, which irritates the fuck out of me because they don't have every episode. Like, they'll skip weeks and months at a time.
That would annoy me.
Some matches that are happening in 1997 that you don't think would be happening, or those wrestlers are still there. Like the Honky Tonk Man's on commentary every now and then in 1997, which is wild to me. You know,
was Apollo Crews there working in 1997?
I would rather
fan favorite of this podcast.
I would rather the Honky Tonk Man be on TV in 2026 than Joe Hendry.
Wow!
Boom! End the show.
I didn't.
I mean, listen. I didn't watch it because who has time for that?
Mike's on his WrestleMania hangover right now.
That is the wildest take. that is just like, that's Twitter bait. That's Twitter bait is what that comment was.
I would rather shake, rattle, and roll than whatever the fuck.
Did you tweet that to the world? Let's test it.
Next week when that fucking idiot's in the ring, I will tweet that.
Man. That's Twitter bait. I mean, I'm all for your opinion. I love that you're coming out there swinging at people, but like, come on, that's crazy.
Current day Honky Tonk Man has more of appeal than Joe Hendry to me.
Current day, day,
unreal.
I mean,
we don't have time to dig into the what
a
the hate
bomb drop at the end of
Joe
of
Hendry.
the show. I mean, yeah, mic drop indeed. Well played, Commonwealth. Well played.
There you go. We're testing out. Let us know if you guys like the longer episodes. If you don't like it, if you want us to go back to the 35 minutes that we were kind of hovering around, or if you're liking the more length that all three of us gentlemen are giving you.
Everybody would like more length on this podcast.
Both ways. Hit us up on the socials at In My House Pod. Make sure you're following, liking, downloading, subscribing. Most importantly, rating and sharing. That's the most important thing that helps the podcast out. Don't forget, if local wrestling is in your area, go check it out. Go buy a ticket, go buy some merch, and have a lot of fun. Do some hooting and hollering and cheering. You won't ever regret it. Fellas, this was a fun one. It's a new era. We're going long here on the In My House Pro Wrestling Podcast. You guys like it?
Everybody likes it long.
Both likes it long.
See you at CWE on Tuesday.
For Monday Night Mike and Commonwealth Tom, I am Scotty Villa. This has been the In My House Pro Wrestling Podcast.
Fuck you.
Dick cream.
Welcome to my house. Play that music too loud. Show me what you do now. We don't have to go out. Welcome to my house. Welcome to my house. Welcome to my house. It's my house. Yowie wowie.